Morning. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
Doing pretty well. All right. Are you ready to learn how to play cello today?
I hope so.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to teach you today is how to hold it. So when we hold a cello, we obviously can't stand like this because, yeah, it's be awkward for us to do this whole method. So we have to sit down with it. And what we do is we put it in between our legs like this. And we set it up against our chest to support it. And
Does it have to be on your left side?
yes, always on your left side. You kind of want it to almost rest into your shoulder, but you'll never have the neck actually rest on your shoulder. And you want it to kind of lean towards your neck. You want the neck to lean towards the neck. All right.
So it's more on your diaphragm than anything else.
Yep. For me, especially, I support it underneath my boobs because they're there. So I'm going to go ahead and shift it over to you. So go ahead and have a seat. And when you sit down, yep, I don't even have to tell you. Kind of shift it away that way. There you go.
Where does this hand go?
This hand is that's gonna be your plucking hand.
Okay, where does this hand go?
This hand will go. For now, we'll just rest it on. So you're gonna have your thumb. It's gonna go right there. And you want to keep your hand nice and open so that you can reach all the strings. So you would put your first finger right here on the tape, because that will be your first note.
Oh my gosh, I have no flexibility.
It's okay. Because we'll be mostly focusing on the D string today. So this will be where your first finger goes, your second finger would go right here, third and fourth.
I can't reach. I literally cannot reach.
That's why you need to relax your hand and just imagine like a C, like you're holding a cup. And then bring your fingers down to the board.
I cannot reach.
Okay.
This is how you're going to get it, because
All
I
right.
can't reach.
That's okay. For what we'll have to do then is when you play it, you'll have to shift a little bit, but it won't be a huge problem.
That's good.
All right. So now you know how to hold it. I will show you the different ways of how you're going to pluck it. So when you pluck it, you want to be able to get a nice full sound with your finger. So what we're going to do is we're going to pluck it with this part of the finger. We're not going to pluck it like you see on TV all the time. People pluck like that. They don't get a good sound out of it. So what we want to do is we want to just pluck it with the whole side of the finger. Do you see how that's nice and open and it's ringing? That's the sound that we want instead of, it doesn't sound as good. You want to get that nice full sound. And then you can also, if you have more flexibility, just by going that way, because going like this it would be very difficult. And when you pluck it on the side, it's just much easier to get to all the different strings.
More control.
And when you do this, you want to keep your thumb on the board when you're doing this. So just keep your thumb connected to the board, and you're just going to pluck with the side.
Okay.
So I'm going to get that. And you don't have to worry about this hand right now. So I just want you to go ahead and pluck with the side of your finger. It's going to be using this side of the finger. There you go. Now what I want you to do just right now is go ahead and do 4 plucks, 4 nice solid plucks on the D string, which is this string right here. Good. Alright. I noticed that when you were plucking, it had did you notice how before you plucked it, when you put your finger down, it kind of dampened it a little bit? Try it, and we don't want that sound to really be there, so make it a flowing motion as you're plucking it. So Bum, 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 bum. That was better. They weren't consistent in the sounds, but I could definitely tell that you were getting the flow and motion in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so next what I'm going to be teaching you is I'm going to be teaching you the different fingerings that you'll use so that you can play hot cross buns. We'll take you back to 5th grade.
Hooray.
Alright.
Back when life was fun.
Oh yes. So you already have your fingers where
Kind of.
they're kind of going to be. So this will be F sharp. That is actually G. This is F sharp, E, and D. The only fingers we're going to need are F sharp, E. So you don't even need to use your pinky. You just need to use your ring finger and your index finger.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you just want to press down on it. And that'll help you get the sound of an F sharp or an E. So go ahead and press down your 3rd finger on that tape, yeah. And go ahead and just...
Is that right?
Yeah, that was right.
I'm hitting something.
It's gonna sound a little more dampened, but you definitely, here, keep it nice and firm. Go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try plucking it. Yeah, that's definitely way better. Alright, go ahead and switch down to the E. Watch how your finger's plucking. I'm gonna adjust your finger. Yep. Yep. It's the right note. It'll sound a little dampened. Just make sure you keep your finger nice and solid on there. Yeah, there you go. And then open everything up. Yeah, and those are the 3 notes that you'll use for hot cross buns. So it's just gonna go 3, 1, open.
So this is 3 then?
Yep.
Why is there no 2?
Why is there no tape on the 2?
No 2, yeah.
Oh, 2 is F natural. And we're hot cross buns is, well, the one that we're doing is in D major.
Okay.
So we don't need to use 2.
Okay.
Because the way that this goes right now, these are showing the whole steps,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the half step.
Okay.
And it's going to be a whole step between E and D, or F sharp and E.
Okay.
So that's why we don't need to use 2. Alright? So,
am I?
do you have any? Just make sure that when you, yep. I know it's really difficult, but it'll help out in the end if you can try and get your hand more around and get it more open.
Do you typically like cup with your thumb, or you leave it like this?
The thumb I would put on the back part.
That's right.
Yeah.
That
Alright.
makes it much difficult.
Yeah, it's a little different than oboe and saxophone. Alright, so now that you have the notes, we're going to go ahead and pluck out hot cross buns. So it's going to go bum, bum, bum. Are you ready?
How many times?
Just go through the whole song once. That's good though.
Fail.
It's okay. No, that was pretty good. For a first time, that was really good. Just make sure that you're not like keeping your fingers completely up. Keep them as low to the strings as you can, especially if you are using the 3rd string. Have the 1st finger lower and have it ready.
Alright.
You want to try it again?
Sure.
All right. Yep, and make sure that you are keeping it more towards. Yeah, almost like you're hugging it.
It's too close.
All right, go ahead and whenever you're ready.
We'll try that again.
really weird. Yeah. Thank you for coming in today and wanting to learn how to play cello.
Sure.